welcome back, you lovely lot, and a big warm welcome to anybody new joining my channel today. Guys, if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would, so please consider subscribing by hitting that red subscribe button down below. And if you do enjoy this video, would you mind taking a second and hitting that thumbs up? It really does help us YouTubers. Now guys, I'm using Moira today. There's only 3 colours, so I'm just going to pop them up on the screen. So the 2 middle fingers are exactly the same, so I'm just going to show you this one because we're going to put design work on there. Now, like mentioned in my last video, we are going to do super simple designs for a couple of reasons. One, you haven't got time for anything more than that during the month and lead up to Christmas. I understand that, taking that into consideration while I'm bringing you these videos. And not everything that looks good has to be complicated. I really don't believe that. But I do want to bring some easy, beginner-friendly designs to the table, especially at Christmas. We can get into more harder stuff if that's something that you prefer. If you do, leave me a comment below. Let me know. I will do whatever you guys want. If this is the sort of perfect thing that you like, then I'll do this for the next few weeks. Now, I am trying to get ahead of myself, guys, because I'm going away. I know, check me out. My family live abroad, for those of you that don't know, and my mum is popping over to see us next week, and I'm going to go back with her, and I'm going to see my dad. For health reasons, my dad struggles to fly, so yeah, I'm going to go and have a week out there with my parents, which is awesome. But since all this COVID and COVID passes and things like that, it's like really unnerving what you've got to do. So I'm not looking forward to that bit, but the rest of it will be great. So what I want to say is the 2 middle fingers are exactly the same. We've got a light grey on there, and we have painted it on in typical Moira fashion. Super pigmented colours, guys. Pop them down, paint them on. Then you'll see me come in with really teeny tiny beads just to fill in, especially on the C-curve, on those tips, any bits that might not have been covered in that sweep down the nail. Then on the little finger and the pointer finger, we're going in with metal silver. And again, pop it down, my main bead, sweep it down the nail, and then fill in any bits that I might have missed with that first bead. And then I'm coming in with this gorgeous Milky Way. It's like a holographic, super fine acrylic glitter from Moira that when it hits the light, it shifts in a holographic fashion, like the metallic gels that you see out there, you know, when you put the magnet on and it shifts a oh my goodness, love that. And I've put it on the pointer and the little finger, one at the cuticle area, one at the tip. I have then clear capped them all, filed and buffed them into shape, top coated. Then we're going to start with the design. So on the pointer, we're going to do a reindeer. Super simple, guys. I don't want you to shy away from this. Now, I've used grey in this set, so I'm going to come in with the black. But if you were to do like a nude shade, you could use brown. So I'm going to come in with a larger dotting tool. I'm going to pop that on, and I'm going to move it around in a oval shape. And then use my brush to define that, and then zap it in the lamp. Come in with a smaller dotting tool, make 2 eyes, and then wiggle it up and down vertically to get another oval shape for the eyes. Do exactly the same like I did for the nose, but on a smaller scale. Going to use the dotting tool first, and then come in with the brush. It is a small detailed brush, and just define that. And then I'm going to give that a full cure. Then using the short, I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to call it a striping brush. It's a short headed detailer brush, I suppose. They're from Crystal Nails, the ones that I'm using today. I will list them below. And what I will do is put the antlers on with this. So I first do the middle antler, so it's thicker at the bottom and goes into a point. Then off that, I'll do a couple of small little branch twig like fashion antlers. So what I'll do is put the gel onto the tip of my brush, and then at the base where that main twig goes from top to bottom, I will pop that on, and then very lightly, really super lightly, move that into the shape that I want to make those antlers. So you'll see me coat the bristles of the brush. I'm not putting any blobs on or anything like that. Look, I'm stroking it out. Pop it on where I want it. Move it in the small line. I'm only making small little antlers. I'm doing it in a really, really small, detailed fashion. Once I'm happy with that, I am going to give it a full cure in the lamp. And then I'm going to come in with the Phantom brush from Crystal Nails. And I'm going to load that brush up, and from the cuticle area to the tip, I'm going to make the main branch of this wreath here. Then what I'll do is go over it. You've seen me lots and lots of times now in the past few videos. I draw a rough guideline of what I want first. Then I load my brush up and I thicken up those lines. Zap it in the lamp for 10 seconds. Then I'm going to come in and do the leaves off this wreath. It's just a branch of the wreath. I'm going to put some berries on, a bit of snow. Regarding the leaves, I will come in with a bead on the very, very tip of my brush. It's only a really tiny bead. And then I'll pop that on the nail. And then I will scoot it down to meet the branch and up to give that leaf shape. And I'll do about 4 or 5 of these randomly. Then I'll come in with the small detailer brush and I will put in little extra branches that have not quite turned into leaves, but you know, they're getting there. So I'm going to do different size leaves. I'm going to come in with a couple of branches, all in the green. I've mixed that green like a hunter green and a brighter green. I've mixed them together to get the colour that I want. That is what I've used on the initial part of the nail. I'm going to give that full cure, then come in with the dotting tool and using red. I've got a large dotting tool to do a couple of big berries, and then come in with a smaller dotting tool to do some smaller ones. It's as simple as that. I can't, coat it up or make it sound fancier than it is. That's not what I want to do, to be honest. I am so tired. I'm doing this voiceover and I am so tired. I haven't slept the last couple of nights and it's getting late. And I thought, well, I'll just voice this over. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it was a bit of a mistake. So once I've put the berries on, I'm going to zap that in the lamp. And then using that small, fine detailer brush, I'm going to come in with some white and randomly, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to randomly follow that green line on the leaves, on the branches, around the berries, and just add some snow. Now, as the paint, the gel paint that you're using goes off onto the nail, don't keep loading it up, because it's more effective with some being lighter shades of white than some being heavy on the white. So you've got some heavy snow and some light snow. Guys, this is the finished look. I really do hope you've enjoyed our nail play today. If you have, please hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to click the notification bell for any new uploads that I bring your way. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.